Good evening, students. Today in this session, I'll be covering constants, variables, operators and operands, string operations, input statements, and conditional statements. Now let us see what is constant. No constant is a fixed value. It could be numbers, letters, or strings. A constant is nothing but it cannot change. Anything with respect to numbers, letters, or strings. So string constants use either single quote or double quote. Right? Now next, what is variable then? So variables are one of the most powerful features of any programming language and has ability to manipulate variables. Actually, variable is a name that refers to a value. A variable is a name placed in the memory where a programmer can store data and later they can use to retrieve it and use them in the program. Now, programmers get to choose the names of the variable. So exactly what do you mean by variable means you can change the contents of the variable at later statements. Whereas with constant, it is not so. It is constant through the name itself says you can't change. It is same throughout the program. Now, if you see here, when I said you can change the contents of a variable in a later statement, earlier x was 10 and y is 20. Now again, if you want to change the value of x, it is 25. Now earlier, whatever it was 10, it is now overwritten to 25, right? That is what we mean to tell. We can change at the later stage. Now in Python, we have these many keywords which will be using in our program. We should only thing we need to remember is these keywords at any point of time cannot be used as variables, right? Now there are few variable naming rules, whereas other languages also have, even Python also has some rules to follow. Whenever we use a variable, you can start either with underscore or it could be starting with a letter. So it must contain either letter, numbers, or underscore. If you see this in a green color, good, spam, eggs, spam 23, underscore speed, all these are valid. Whereas when you see the red colored text, 23 spam, actually it is starting from a number which is not allowed and hash which is not allowed. Again, where dot 12, even this is not allowed. So this is a bad way of naming the variable, which it doesn't allow. Python doesn't allow. Now Python is also a case sensitive. So if you see here, the spam is the same word, but it is used in a different manner. First it is small, all lowercase, and second one is S is capital, and the third one is all uppercase letters. So it is case sensitive. To mean to say it is case sensitive. Now mnemonic variables. So when I say mnemonic variables, it is like when you see here, can you see some set of code here? What does this code do? What exactly you are understanding from this code? It's so clumsy and confusing, right? Now let us see the other one. So this is okay. We can guess some calculation is happening. But what about this? Actually, this gives us a meaning in the variable. We can looking at the variables and calculation, we can say something to do with hours and rate, and you're calculating something, right? We as a programmer should choose a variable names in such a way that it should have some meaning. A variable name should have some meaning. Looking at the variable name itself, we should know what exactly the program is, what exactly it is calculating. So we should follow some best practice whenever we write a program. Now next is assignment statements. We assign a value to a variable using assignment statement equal to. An assignment statement consists of an expression on right hand side and a variable to store the result. Here in this case, y is equal to 5 is been assigned, and at the RHS you see 20.5 into 2 plus 5 minus 10, where x is holding the value for it. Now let us see in the next slide that how exactly these expression is been evaluated. When we run in the prompt, Python prompt, we get 33.75 for the result here. Now, how does it calculate? It has some precedence rules which it's going to follow. First preference is it is given to parenthesis next to the power, multiplication, addition, and left to right. Now, when we say left to right, if you see this expression, 1 plus 2 is the parenthesis, that is it is within parenthesis, so it is evaluated first, and then power preference is given to power. Now if you see here, division and multiplication are both having the same precedence, but since it is left to right, division will be evaluated first and then multiplication. So this is how the order of evaluation and the precedence rules will be followed in Python.